Well, what's left, and it could be anticlimactic after all of that, is the fight.
Protect yourself and obey my command, okay? Let's do it.
So I think we'll get a real idea of Joshua Clottey and where he stands in all of this hoopla in the first 4 or 5 minutes of this fight.
Hands up high, excellent defensive fighter who can also punch.
And he has been in there with some heavy-handed guys like Margarito and Cotto, and they were unable to take him out. We'll see if Pacquiao can be the first.
Well, I'll be very surprised if he does that, although there are many who are predicting that he will. But
at one point, not that I'm a big gambling man, but the line was 4 rounds if he'd make it over, and he climbed slowly to 6. Today it ended at 9.5.
The only thing, he might not have felt anybody that has the power of Pacquiao, but it's also the speed and the pace of Pacquiao.
Yes, and the angles and just the whole combination. The combinations, literally.
And they're coming quick, man. He's getting to work right away.
Yeah, he is working the body. Clottey doing a pretty good job covering up top.
Well, you know, the thing is that Clottey is pretty slow, to be honest, especially compared to Manny. So if Manny plays counterpuncher a little bit tonight, he'll be able to unleash those quick combinations like he just did earlier. But I'll tell you, it's like hitting a piece of iron because he is really a solid individual, Joshua Clottey.
3 or 4 body punches by Pacquiao, and Clottey misses with a left hand over the top of the head of Pacquiao.
Fighters in recent years have invariably said the same thing about fighting Pacquiao after they fought him. I couldn't see the punches coming. I didn't know where the punches were coming from. It was like fighting 2 men.
Speaks to the angles that Mario's talking about.
Because it's not so much the hand speed, which is amazing and blazing, it's the foot speed. He's able to switch angles on you so quick. He moves laterally so well.
And you're seeing that almost impenetrable defense of Clottey.
Yeah,
it's not really a peekaboo defense, because the old peekaboo defense of Floyd Patterson was the hands at the chin, but it's up higher.
That was a good right hand by Pacquiao, knocked Clottey sideways. And he comes up the middle.
Pacquiao not wasting any time on his game plan. Goes from 0 to 60 in 2 seconds flat.
Some vicious body work here in this first round by Pacquiao.
And Pacquiao finding the openings in a very tight shell-like defense.
Slipped the right hand through the defense that time of Clottey.
Clottey's toughness will really be tested tonight.
Oh, he's tough. He's very durable, and he's got all the physical advantages except speed.
Has not been able to generate much offense here in the first round, but as you pointed out, he said he was just going to kind of feel what Pacquiao had.
Yeah, I don't think it was in his mind to come out offensive.
No, and it wouldn't have been a wise move on his part.
Pacquiao will just stand in his corner. Now he sits down.
Take a deep breath for me.
Freddie Roach in his corner. We've talked about him. Best in the business right now.
Okay. Gasoline. Nice body's working. Let's keep working that body for me, okay, son? All right? You're working me behind that feint. Yes. Now, when you feint, be ready for his jab or the straight right hand. Give me another round. Shot over the top, okay? When you feint him, expect something, okay? He's gonna throw.
Let's go, coach.
All of the effective punching in the first round came from Manny Pacquiao, the world champion there with that beautiful overhand right, and Clottey felt that one. So if he wanted to feel something from Pacquiao, he did with that shot.
That was it.
You might have noticed in the corner, too, it was very quiet except for Freddie Roach. In the last fight against Miguel Cotto, things got a little out of hand in the corner, and there was a lot of yelling, particularly from his assistant, Boo Boy, over there, and it was, I think, a little bit confusing in the corner, even though Manny ended up dominating the fight and stopping Cotto. And Freddie Roach actually had a few words with Boo Boy to tell him, you got to tone it down. I'm the voice in that corner.
Very passionate and a good guy, Boo Boy, and a close friend of Manny's. But yes, especially in moments, because that first round was tough with Cotto and Pacquiao. Freddie needs to be the only voice heard.
Boy, he is really coming hard to that body.
And that may be the way to go, because Clottey is not going to allow himself to be hit in the face very much here at the beginning of the fight.
But how long will it be before those arms come down?
Very good point, Barry. And at what point will Joshua let his hands go? And that's when I think he's most vulnerable, actually. When the openings will be there.
Pacquiao being very effective here. Again, a great right hand to the ribs. Three-punch combination to the body.
And then he pivoted and moved over to his right.
And he can fight at this pace all night.
That's the other thing you're really going to like about him. We've talked about it before, but we can't emphasize it enough. He doesn't take anybody lightly.
No, and you know what? That's a testament to just he's one of the only champions that I know that continues to be hungry, want to learn, continues to grow, and is passionate about the sport still, even after all the money he's made.
Manny's setting a trap here. He's inviting Clottey in. He wanted Clottey to throw some punches.
And again, a three-punch combination to the body. And Clottey's hurt.
I think Clottey was just playing a little possum and acting hurt.
Got a reaction out of the crowd.
I think it's, hey, I'm tough. If you're going to bang on me all night, and that's all you got.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know if it'll win you the fight. It could prove you're tough.
Proves you can dance.
Well, we saw that in his ring walk.
Right.
He's got to do more than dance up there.
That's right.
Definitely got rhythm. Let's see if he can get into a rhythm.
There's a jab from Clottey.
He's just starting. Bell is ringing. I don't know why.
Pacquiao really being effective with his punches. A lot of those are slipping through the gloves of Clottey.
Beautiful body work.
I may have mistook another sound here for the bell, but it sounded like
There's the bell.
That's the rhythm. At the beginning of the fight. Because
No,
I think
I
he
agree
came
with
into
you.
the ring to do just what he did there, just to get into the fight. Start the fight, and I think he's going to start picking it up.
And when he releases a little, loosens up with that tight defense, that's when it can get dangerous for him in these exchanges. But he has proven that he can take quite the shot. But he's got to let his hands go if he wants to win and have a shot at the big upset here.
Pacquiao has gone in large part to the body. Another two-punch combination of the body. Right hand from Clottey. And another right hand.
Stiff right hand by Clottey.
Combination from Clottey. And an uppercut from Clottey.
Now, see, here comes Joshua now.
Clottey himself showing some quick hands.
That was pretty quick, especially for Clottey. Being very selective. A lot of lead rights. And I think he's fighting a pretty smart fight in the sense that this is when he's obviously the most dangerous. Pacquiao, even though he can keep up this pace all night.
But Manny's really dedicating his attack to the body in this round. And
you know, the other thing that strikes me, Richard, he's doing is it's the old Rocky Marciano thing of hit him anywhere. Hit him on the arms, hit him on the wrists, hit him on the hands.
That's right, Barry. And that'll inevitably take its toll.
Pacquiao slipped a little uppercut in there. There's another one, and another left hand behind it, and a right hand.
Beautiful right hand by Clottey.
Yeah, it was. Clottey's had his moments in this round.
He has. Richie's turned it up, and this is the game plan that De Jesus was talking about. Feel him out in the first, get a little of the timing in the second, and start letting the hands go in the third.
That body work is really something, though, from Pacquiao.
throwing as many punches as Manny is here would tire out a lot of fighters,
Nice
but
that was a sneaky uppercut from Clottey.
But Manny can probably go at this pace all night.
body shots are just vicious.
And I can't remember any fighter landing so many clean body shots on Clottey before.
Smart attack by Pacquiao.
Great game plan, Freddie Roach.
A better round for Clottey, but Pacquiao's just so active and so accurate.
Clottey would start fighting in the third round, and that's exactly what happened. You can see he came in, he knocked him back with that,
and you can tell when Clottey does land, they're strong. Manny could definitely feel it. That was a nice left hook, right hand combination. Clottey with a nice sneaky uppercut. And when he's been successful in landing them, Manny does feel them. Clottey is by all means not a light puncher.
so the fight has begun.
Yeah, that was a much better round for Clottey. Round 4.
Clottey walking towards Pacquiao, being a little more aggressive with his feet. Still not letting his hands go yet.
Problem for any fighter fighting Manny Pacquiao, he's one of the most unusual fighters. It's almost impossible to prepare for what you will see in the ring, at least to have any kind of sparring mates who can imitate what he does.
Again, a left to the body. The other thing too, he outworks you in almost every round. So if you're going to win a round, you got to throw a lot of punches.
Right, and that's when you become more vulnerable because of his speed.
Just missed with that uppercut. Clottey looks as though he wants to crowd Pacquiao. Again, a great shot to the midsection.
Well, you can't just sit there and take it.
Is he going to be that coiled little jack in the box and just pop out and he just a double?
I think Manny wants a fight, so
Yeah, that's a,
come on, Joshua, oblige him.
I haven't seen that from Pacquiao before.
He's trying to get him to come out of that crab-like defense.
Yes, and now, I thought Pacquiao for a second was going to do this Clottey imitation of the crab-like, but
Pacquiao got Clottey turned, slipped the left hand in. Clottey still covered up.
I thought Clottey was doing in the third round was he was picking it up and was beginning to let the hands go, beginning to let him fly. But in the fourth round, he's reverted to what he did in rounds 1 and 2, which is just to sit there and take it. And I don't know, I think it might be the wrong strategy with this guy to think that Pacquiao is going to punch himself out.
that's exactly what I was thinking. What I thought is that I hope they didn't count on his conditioning being poor. That was a beautiful
vicious
combination.
right hand, yeah.
Well, Pacquiao looks like he's working the heavy bag.
Notice the pivots of Manny. This is what when fighters say it's like fighting several different guys. I believe it was De La Hoya said he thought I was fighting 8 different guys. He will punch you and then he will move big pivots to side to side. And you're still punching where he was.
Right, exactly.
Combination from Clottey, not bad. But
Nice
again,
punch combination.
just in case of too little.
Manny just opening it up, waiting for Clottey to hit back or punch back. So Manny just kept coming forward, coming forward. What you got for me, Joshua? What you got for me? So he just gives him the old Three Stooges move.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys heard it, almost whispered in the corner, take a chance, Joshua, take a chance.
I didn't catch that. Was that the whisper? Yeah, and that's what he needs to do. He's got this platform. He's a guy who's a big underdog, and you got to take the chance to get the big reward. And he's got the power to do it. And the thing with Clottey is, in the big fights that he's been in and that he's come up short, he's been very competitive, and they've been very close. And losses that didn't go as well.
Well, he was beating Margarito until he hurt his hand. He was well ahead on points in that, and many felt that he could have, had he closed the show against Cotto, that he was going to win the fight.
Right.
Well, Clottey throwing a few punches here.
Well, I think Pacquiao would actually almost prefer that, to give him some opening.
Yes, exactly.
Which is why I think Manny's backing off here a little at the start of the round so he can lure Clottey into some exchanges.
Which he did right there, and Pacquiao caught him with the right hand. Came right back with the left of the body.
Maybe it's Clottey who should have come out to the Rocky theme song if his plan was just to survive and go the distance.
Well, he's already, as Lenny De Jesus said, he's playing from behind right now. I think he's down 4-love, at least on my card.
Sure he is, yeah.
And somebody who placed a bet on the early line before has made a lot of money. Bit of a chance taken there.
Well, Freddie Roach, I heard him interviewed during the week, and he said, I don't think we're going to knock this guy out. I think we're going to have to go 12 rounds. It's going to be interesting.
Huh. I must have been after studying even more film, because initially he thought we're going to be the first ones to knock him out. We're working right down that body, but. But I'll tell you what, I've never seen Clottey in these fights be as overwhelmed by punches as this.
I think you're right, Rich. I think Manny's just waiting on him.
Pacquiao's trying to set some traps in this round, and now he explodes.
Those are mostly being caught on the gloves and the arms, but as we said earlier, eventually that will wear you down.
Oh yeah, those are heavy hands hitting you fast.
Whether he was actually setting the traps or not, Clottey was beginning to get a little more encouraged as he came forward, throwing that jab and began to throw some more punches, which is, I think, as you see Pacquiao backing off, is what Manny wanted. But then things changed.
Now Pacquiao reacting with a flurry of punches, beautiful punching combinations from both downstairs and upstairs.
Clottey's starting to breathe a little bit heavier here as they come out for round 6.
Well, if he's going to do something offensively, he really can't wait anymore.
Now Pacquiao's patting his gloves. That usually means he wants the fighter to come in and he's going to let him attack, and he's going to play defense. As you can see, he's not letting his hands go, but Clottey's not obliging.
Clottey maintained all week. He said, I want to feel what he has. And you know, that's what he did in the first 2 rounds. Started to pick it up in the third, but he's got to get it started.
There's a combination from Clottey. Pacquiao just mocks him.
Well, I'll tell you, for those who thought or may have thought that Pacquiao was going to suffer a psychological letdown after the Mayweather fight was called off, he came in just as prepared and just as...
That's just not what he's about.
Yeah, it's just not. It's just a testament to what class act is.
Left to the head, double left to the body. And it froze Clottey for a moment. Clottey comes back. Clottey does have some pop. You saw Pacquiao kind of took a half step back.
Oh no, definitely has some pop. Not doing enough to let that pop be felt though.
a left hand and a right behind it. There's a good left jab.
Clottey has a chance to win a round here if he can really pick it up in this last minute.
Solid chiseled black of Clottey. Balance shot. A lot of respect between these two fighters. On that right side of Clottey's body, he's got to be feeling very tender right now.
Got to be. Clottey covers up, and Pacquiao just obliges with one body shot after another.
Pacquiao, the devout Catholic, signing the cross before every round.
Manny may be getting a little bruised underneath the eye.
I noticed that, and I didn't know if it was. It actually looked like he was breathing a little heavy, but it's because he's let a lot of punches go, even for Manny Pacquiao. Clottey coming out a little stronger in this round.
So the first real bruising of the fight actually is on Pacquiao. Yeah. A little bit of a bruise underneath the right eye. Of course, nothing looked as bad, I don't think, than that ear of his after his fight with Miguel Cotto. Whoa, what a sight that was.
And that was something that needed to get immediately drained at the beginning of the ring afterwards. It was wow, and his hand was hurt too. His hand, he showed me, was really, really swollen. One of the many attributes of Manny Pacquiao is his toughness.
And Pacquiao gets Clottey going backward. 4 body shots.
I wonder what that kicking out of the legs was there from Joshua. He kicked out both legs, and
Clottey comes back with the right hand.
Joshua's got Manny moving backwards.
Body shot from Clottey, and he slips a left hand between the gloves of Pacquiao.
Pacquiao inviting punches.
Triple left hand, and then a left-right combination.
Clottey not seizing the opportunity when Pacquiao's giving him open body shots. Boy, Clottey is tough to take these shots.
If you're wondering, Clottey has been knocked down before, although he's got this iron chin. He actually was knocked down by Cotto with a jab in the first round of the fight, which was rather shocking.
That's right. I remember that, and I wondered if it was an off-balance thing, but no, it was just sort of, it was a stiff, sharp jab.
I think Pacquiao took a round off here.
He might have. He hasn't been quite as active in the last couple of rounds, last 3 rounds, really.
Definite swelling on Manny Pacquiao's face.
Thought Clottey did much better in that round, although Pacquiao early in the round was strong, but then after that, you saw the kicking out of the legs that I talked about, and after that, Clottey came back well.
Let's go! Back to the corner. Let's go. Stay in the corner.
Joshua may have won that round. I thought it was his best, whether he won it or not.
It was interesting to hear De Jesus in the corner, maybe a bit overwhelmed with the magnitude of this event. Not any specific instructions, just asking him to be creative.
Right.
No double up on the jab. When he moves to the left, pivot, counter with an uppercut.
Pacquiao continues to hit Clottey on the gloves.
Clottey having some success with the straight right to the body. Couple jabs, straight right to the body. Gets him backing up. But that was a bit of a low blow by Pacquiao that he got away with.
There was a nice left hand that got through the gloves of Clottey, and another one. And a combination that drives Clottey backward. All of a sudden, that defense not quite so impenetrable.
Well, certainly not to the body. Can he connect like that to the head, though, man? Low blow.
Manny taking a bit of a breather, because it seemed to me that the low blow that Clottey suffered looked a little worse for wear.
Pacquiao is starting to get through those gloves to the head a little bit more now.
Clottey's still reluctant to let it all hang out.
From the championship rounds, if he makes it that far, he'll have no choice.
Good right hook there by Manny Pacquiao.
You okay?
Clash
Let's
of the
go.
heads.
Clottey,
You okay?
yeah.
Let's go.
Clash of heads. Clottey says, I'm all right. Wow, 5-punch combination, all got there.
Blistering combinations by Manny Pacquiao. Penetrating through an airtight defense.
I think he's starting to bust up Clottey now.
Yeah, the legs are looking a little wobbly.
The hands are coming apart a little bit.
And the speed has not slowed down for Manny Pacquiao.
This is what happens when you let a guy bang on you all night, figuring, oh, I'll get him later on. By the time it gets to later on, you don't have a lot left.
End of 8.
All right, Manny, big round, blasting away with combinations. You can see the bruising under Pacquiao's eye. Take a look at it. Pacquiao says, come on, bring it on to me, and there's the low blow. Definitely low, and I appreciate a trainer who's honest with his fighter, who said, we're losing every round, come on.
Yeah.
De Jesus told Clottey that he needs to let his hands go, open up and let loose. Problem is, I could open him up for a Pacquiao counterpunch.
Well, how can it be any worse than what's happening to him? He's losing every round.
Yeah, I thought he lost the last one bigger than any other one, too.
I agree, unless he went into the mentality that he wants to, I made the Rocky reference earlier, go the distance if there's any sort of moral victory for him. Which would be disappointing because, like I mentioned earlier, too, Clottey's been competitive in so many of these big fights, so I believe he has a better chance of letting his hands go as well.
Again, Pacquiao just kind of stalking Clottey and starting to slip through.
Nice
to the
straight
head.
right by Clottey.
And one thing, too, Manny sometimes feels a little sympathy for his opponents, believe it or not.
No, you're right, you're right. Even in that last round, he took a little time off.
And I remember Freddie Roach telling him in one of his recent fights, I think that might have been the fight with De La Hoya, Manny, it's your job to knock him out, where he actually had to tell him, go on, you have to go, it's your job, you have to go out there and get him. Manny looks pretty intent on that right now.
He does.
The few punches that Clottey has landed, he's managed to get Pacquiao swelled up, which is a testament to his power, and one would hope he'd let his hands go more.
Joshua's too much by the book, though. I mean, it's all left jab, right cross, left, right cross. You know, and Manny's coming at you with all these crazy angles, weird punches, variety of punches, body, head. And that's what I think was frustrating to Jesus earlier, his trainer saying, be creative, don't just do the same thing.
Clottey just unable to let the punches go, and Pacquiao outworking him probably 5-6 to 1. Look at this 8-punch combination.
Is that
He is definitely wearing Clottey down.
Does De Jesus let his fighter continue on if he feels he has no shot? Does Pacquiao?
I think he's got to. I think he's got to let it go. I mean, this is the opportunity.
And he's getting beat, but he's not necessarily taking a beating.
I'd like to hit.
Here, you have to be set.
It was all Manny Pacquiao once again in the round. Body, head, angles, hooks, crosses, jabs, whatever.
Let's go.
All of
Jabs
that.
followed with a body shot, followed by the left cross out of the southpaw stance.
Stay there. Stay there. Back up.
All Manny. Now, if you remember the fights with De La Hoya, the fights with Miguel Cotto, got a little worse every round, big time, until finally De La Hoya quit and Cotto was stopped. And that may be what we're building up to here.
Well, we're certainly in those waters. This is round 10.
And to me, this is almost more impressive for the sense that a guy who's never been stopped and a guy who has got incredibly airtight defense and it's hard to hurt. He's just hard to hurt. So if Manny is able to take him out, quite impressive.
Yeah.
Clottey getting his biggest payday. Gonna go a long way back in his hometown of Accra.
That was a good right hand.
Yeah, I like that. That was a different looking punch from Manny.
Good body shot again.
Manny really bringing his full arsenal. Beautiful body shot.
And Pacquiao starting to get through those gloves. Left hand right there.
Wow, beautiful attack to the body.
It's been relentless for Manny Pacquiao.
And why does Pacquiao's face look worse for wear?
I know, it's true.
It's so bizarre.
Pacquiao will attack not only to the sides of the body, but right down the middle.
And those are the painful shots.
A lot of fighters don't do.
If you get a little higher up in that solar plex, wow.
Just a great right hand to the body. That was a right hand from Clottey. Pretty good shot.
Clottey's showing he's still alive.
Little uppercut with the left hand from Clottey.
That was a nice shot.
And
Manny
a
felt
chopping
that
right
one.
hand. And another one. And another uppercut.
Pacquiao felt those.
Now Clottey covering up again.
Clottey showing a little bit of life and then backing off.
Yeah.
He shouldn't back off. He should
No, he's got
go for the gusto.
Now he's back in a defensive mode again.
He's got nothing to lose at this point.
Pacquiao backing him up. Another good left right to the solar plexus.
Crowd sensing Clottey's predicament. You can feel that rise out of the crowd.
Clottey right back with a combination. You know, again, Clottey had his moments.
Just
but
not enough of them.
Yeah.
The bruising getting worse under the eye of Pacquiao, driving to the body, trying to drive right through Clottey's body, it looked like, with those shots.
Beautiful straight punches by Clottey. Nice uppercut that Clottey's had success with, and a couple great left hooks, but then he pulls back. Well, not after that one, but just not enough of those combinations from Joshua Clottey. Let's see if he lets his hands go these final 2 rounds.
Yeah, he's got 6 minutes to try to do a lot of business. Crowd comes alive here. One of the few times, really. 51,000 is the crowd. 50,994 to be exact. Both these guys have been this distance numerous times.
Clottey needs to get brave. It's his only chance.
It's frustrating because you know he's got the heart. You know he's got the fighting spirit. That, you know, easier said than it's done. Take a chance. Because when you want to mount an attack, you got these punches coming at you.
Yep.
Pacquiao backing off.
Let's go.
Two good uppercuts from Joshua.
There's a right hand. Pacquiao was open for that shot. Again, it's 5-1 for Pacquiao.
Yes.
This time Clottey answers back.
Pacquiao backs him up, attacks the body again, comes upstairs to the head.
He's a busy round for Clottey.
And busier for Pacquiao.
Yes.
Not enough to win the round. He's had some great moments in it.
Crowd wanting to see the knockout.
Yeah, they do. Pacquiao again is going to win the round. Clottey has absorbed a lot of punishment.
Oh, it's going to be a rough morning.
And Clottey might have been hurt by that last punch.
He kind of staggered out of that corner.
Yeah, he did.
Wow, the energy of Manny.
I don't expect Manny Pacquiao to let up his last fight. Miguel Cotto finished him off in the 12th.
But that's exactly the reason why some fighters are loved and others are disrespected. He wants to please the fans. He cares that people have gotten their money's worth. Nice big left hook from Joshua Clottey.
It was. And there's a headbutt.
Let me see. You okay? You okay? Let's go. Come on, clean. Last round. Let's go.
A lot of respect between these fighters.
Yes.
Both good guys in and out of the ring.
Well, Pacquiao was made by far the greatest payday Clottey ever had and probably ever will have. Uppercut slipped through by Clottey.
Where have those punches been?
I don't know.
Something beside the straight left jab and the straight right cross, but there was a hook to the body and an uppercut.
I think he thought a lot about those. They just, the 4 punches that were coming at him at the same time.
Yeah, that's the
allowed
problem.
Yeah,
set
because
him up.
he's too busy defending himself. He's hit Manny quite a bit, actually.
Yeah, that
the
is
times when he's thrown.
First time Manny has gone the distance in a while.
Yeah.
So those who think his punch may have not been as powerful up until the last second of the 12th round.
I'll tell you, it had been a great 15-round fighter, Pacquiao.
Oh, yeah.
I got it. No punch. Let's go.
inside the final minute now. And another uppercut slipped in by Clottey.
And then it explains the swelling.
Boy, those hands are still fast.
Yeah,
Man,
Look at the speed of hand of Manny Pacquiao.
it looks like he can go another 12.
Final 10 seconds.
Way too much talent, way too much speed,
Way too much
way
Pacquiao.
too much Manny.
That was impressive, gentlemen.
Yeah, sure was. I mean, surgeon. I generously gave Clottey 2 rounds.
2. All right.
Cowboys Stadium we go to the scorecards. Dwayne Ford scores at 120 to 108.
Well, there's
Levi
one shutout.
Martinez, 119, 109.
That's what I had it.
Nelson Vasquez, 119, 109. All 3 to the winner by unanimous decision. The fighting pride of the Philippines, and still WBO welterweight champion of the world, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao!
Well, he did everything he needed to do. I thought you can't say anything but how impressed you are with this guy. I mean, he fought a tough guy. Clearly, Clottey was a tough guy. Came in here very defensive-minded, and Pacquiao just wore him out.
Well, he wanted to see if he could feel what Manny was throwing.
I'm sure he did.
I think he felt it.
His body shots were, I mean, again, this was a well-executed fight plan, I thought, by Manny Pacquiao, too. Knowing he was going to cover up, he used the body attack relentlessly.
I don't know if I've ever seen that many body punches landed in a fight.
No, it's true. And
Even by the great body punchers like Chavez or what, I mean, this is Joshua, who had some great moves coming into the ring.
yes, he did. You know, it's not that he fought badly. This is not so much about Joshua Clottey. It's more about Manny Pacquiao.
As the fight wore on, Clottey really didn't even throw a punch, I don't think, till the 3rd round. But Pacquiao just, you know, Barry, his attack, as you see it here, is just so varied. Body punches with the left, body punches with the right, head punches with the left, head punches with the right, hooks, crosses, uppercuts, whatever. And you're looking at a man there in Clottey who was basically kind of a 1-2-3 fighter. I mean, he did everything kind of like the book, jab, 2 jabs, right cross, and that was pretty much it. That's
Yeah.
not enough to beat Manny Pacquiao.
No, a shutout on one of the judges' cards, and
I am with Manny Pacquiao, who is in great spirits and looks like he can go another 12 rounds. Manny, congratulations on yet another unbelievable performance. You showed yet more aspects to your wide arsenal in different angles, in combination punches, and attacking the body. Did you feel at any point that he was in this fight, or did you feel from the beginning that you were in complete control?
I already control after the first round, but I never confident because he's looking for a good shot, and I mean I know he's strong.
Very strong fighter. That's what I was going to ask you. He's tough because he took a lot of your shots. But how were those punches on his side? I know you've got a couple of marks. I don't know the result from the headbutts, a couple of the punches. Did you feel it? Because he's a lot of people are saying, the strongest welterweight you've faced yet.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. I mean, Clottey is not easy opponent. He's very strong. He's very tough, and you know he took a lot of punches and he never been or hurt or you know.
You know, Manny, this stadium was on fire all night. It was like a big nightclub. I know you probably felt like going into concert at one point and singing later. And this was such a great event, and you don't get fazed by it. You still want to perform for all these people, and all these people want to eventually see you, of course, fight Mayweather if he passes the test against Shane Mosley. Your thoughts on that possible matchup?
Yeah, you know, I mean, I want that fight because people want to see that fight. That's a good fight, and like now, right now, you know, I'm so happy because I know the support of the fans to me. Like tonight, my fight is, you know, amazing, unbelievable. I mean, first time in my career that there's a lot of people coming to my fight.
50,000 people came to see you, Manny. 50,000, all cheering, and millions all around the world, and you didn't disappoint. You didn't let them down. Now, what about the political aspirations and, of course, the congressional seat that you are seeking? A lot of people want to see you stay in this ring, but I know, because you're such a good guy with a great heart and you want to help your people in the Philippines, how will it affect your future?
Right now, I'm gonna take a rest now 1 week and then going back to the Philippines and start campaigning to my political career, and you know I want to help to the people, especially in my place.
When would you like to come back to the ring, Manny, and for your next fight? At what time?
I don't know. I'm gonna decide that after the election.
Okay, my friend. Congratulations again. Great group of guys right here. Are we going to hear some singing tonight? Is there going to be a little singing a little later?
I'm going to ballpark and we have a after fight party and we're gonna sing with the Team Pacquiao in my band.
All right, my friend. I look forward to seeing you. Congratulations. A great job again. Thank you, Manny. Here we go.